Hey there, folks. Happy sunny Saturday. My name's Jason, Tradesman Offroad Adventures, and today we're going to talk about these kit that I picked up from CJC Offroad that take your either non-existent or, in my case, poor halogen factory fogs and upgrade them to a much nicer kit. So let's start off with a quick clip, kind of a ham-fisted one, of how that looked before. Then I'll talk a little bit about the install and some challenges I faced. We'll take you out at night and show you the beam pattern now, and hopefully you can see how much better it is, and then I'll give you my final thoughts. Stay tuned. All right, so trying to figure out how to turn on the fog lights without having the key on or the car running, which is what I normally do. Here's just a comparison. So no lights, halogens, which here probably look really bright, but they're actually not. And then here are the fogs. So just by way of comparison, and then I will lay out how the aftermarket ones look. They're going to be a lot brighter. All right, let's take a quick look at the kit. I'm not gonna take a lot of time on this. They just look really good. They fit, they center nicely in the original bezels. The exterior fit and finish is outstanding. No jiggling, the brackets are great. Can't say enough about the actual lights and the bracketry. Instructions straightforward. We've got some issue with the hardware. We'll talk about that at the end of the video. So now let's take a look at how they do at night. All right, let's take a look at the pattern of the CJCS Baja Design floodlights. So I'm out in kind of the darkest place I can find in my neighborhood, just with the kind of overhead lights. So let's kick on. So there are the headlights, which actually look pretty bright here, but they're really not. And then you can see the floods do a much better job. I wish I had done it before and after. They are awesome. They look really good. They are a different temperature. And they are bright. They're not blinding, but it's not something you kind of want to aim right at oncoming traffic if you don't have to, especially given how high this truck sits. So that's the way it looks. I'm definitely pretty pleased. All right, crew, we have talked about the before and after. We have talked about how they look on the truck. How about some parting thoughts? So would I buy these again? First off, how much did I pay for them? I ordered these Black Friday sale, and I forget what the combination was, if I got 10% off or free shipping. The bottom line is the kit was $319 out the door, including shipping. So it did take a while for them to get here. I think the BD was having some issues getting their lights in, so I didn't get it until late January. So that was a good long time. Kit installation, good instructions, straightforward. Make sure you do your wiring right. They come with a wiring adapter that I initially wired incorrectly. Just watch the video that they put out and don't make bonehead mistakes like I did. There was one issue though. And I suspect that whoever puts the kits together put in overly large bolts that come into the side of the lights. So I had to spend an hour or two, because I had kids around and I couldn't run out to the store, tapping and enlarging the lights themselves to make them fit. I think that was just an oversight by CJC or whoever puts the kits together. I emailed CJC, they offered me a little bit of a discount on something else. Incidentally, they don't discount Carly, which is actually what I wanted. I want the front differential cover. We'll talk about that some other time. So they were good about dealing with it. Pro tip, make sure to check your bolts before you take everything apart and pre-fit things. Normally I'm really good at that. Not this time. So would I buy the kit again? Good job, buddy, go inside. All right, it's lunchtime at Tradesman Offroad Adventures. Would I buy the kit again? Yes, they're awesome. You can see the lights are a lot better. The only other quirk that I think comes with them is, at least on my vehicle, the fogs act as cornering lights. stock or otherwise. So when you're below, I think 15 miles an hour and you go to make a turn, or you turn your turn signal on, whichever way you're turning, that fog light turns on. So before, I didn't notice this as much because I kept my fog lights on all the time to try to get more light down the street. I don't need that as much here. I don't like driving around with the fogs because they are so bright. Just to be clear, I got the SAE lights, so the street legal ones, not the surface of the sun brightness ones. But still, they're bright. It's just a little disconcerting. I wish there was a way I could shut this off. CJC even talks about it in their video on this product. That's just something you got to deal with, or you keep your fog lights on all the time. So 2 thumbs up, hardly recommend. There was an issue with the wrong hardware. CJC did their best to make it right. Highly recommend, especially if you have no fog lights or if you have the halogen ones from the factory. For 320 bucks, I don't think you can really beat it. So stay tuned for some future videos on LasFit lights, which it helps if you order all the proper lights. We're going to do a mileage update because I've got some interesting, unusual, unexpected results. I've got a video on campsites in kind of the Northern Virginia, West Virginia border that you can think about just to kind of bear in mind if you're from this area. Topper should be showing up month and a half. It's taken forever. And then I want to talk about gear storage. So a lot of videos planned. Sorry for the delay. Russia, Ukraine. Blame Putin, not me. Hope to see you out there. Have a good one.